So we should rank the three following and explain why we think those points are more important or not so important. And that's musicality, originality, and production quality. What do you think is the most important point?
I think it's really hard to tell, but originality is super important, I think, especially for our label. The production quality might be next. And then the musicality, I don't know.
But this is because the music you're playing. I mean, we both have the same taste, but there is slightly different. Mm-hmm. And I think the music I like is a bit more musicality, you know, like nice harmonies, whatever. Mm-hmm. Even if I like it edgy, and Radikon is edgy. But yeah, I think originality is the most important point. Just, you know, unique sound, something fresh. That's like what we producers are always aiming for. And this is like, you know, if you're the one gets copied by others, then this is very helpful for your career. So you should try always create something new. Don't copy, like, I mean, usually you copy in unconsciousness, but maybe, you know, if you speak to your friends, do feedback rounds, whatever, they will tell you, I think this reminds me a little bit too much in this artist. And yeah, I think the production quality is important. Of course, all three aspects are important, but I think if you have a super nice idea and a great track and the musicality fits the track, you can still go to a mixing engineer. I do it by myself too sometimes.
Sure, yeah, for sure. And I think the best feedback is if Jonas sends you like a message back, how did you do this? The sound, you know? Like, and this is what I mean with originality, like that you be like creating something that is like a little bit new, out of the box, maybe from a different genre, but you bring it into melodic techno, for example, or something like this, you know.
Crossover kind of thing is interesting. New kind of sounds is interesting. Maybe be also a bit more experimental with the arrangement, but of course needs to work for the club.
So we agree on the same things.
Yeah, I would say that production quality is on place 3. For example, sometimes when we sign music, we think maybe the mixdown is not good enough. Then we speak to the artist and then we do like mix and mastering. So that's possible.
Yeah, or like we suggest a stem mastering.
Something like that. Yeah. So originality means basically the idea of the track.
Yeah.
Musicality. For me, this includes also sound design. There's sound design and there's production. Like sound design means
could be in the middle of both. Right?
Interesting sounds, something new. And of course, like also like how the sound is like grooving, whatever. And third is like production, means like mix down. And yeah, I think the mix down, it's very easy that someone else can help you. I think having a good social media for artists is something you need 100%. I was at the Niels Fram concert just last week, and then I made like a story, because I take care of my Instagram, and I wanted to tag him, but I couldn't. And then I found like an article that he deleted his Instagram in 2019 or his social media, and I totally understand why. But the thing is, if you're Niels Fram, you can probably do that, you know? You sell tickets because of your music, but he has like a range of, I would go there, my parents would go there, maybe my grandparents would go there too. So, but like in our business, I would say the number one marketing aspect is social media, and there are also more and more influencers that got DJs. So you can see already how big the impact is of social media on our scene. So just do it, make music. And I know for some people it feels very annoying, but make a strategy, work on it. Maybe if it's just one post per week and like, let's say a story every 2 days, that's way better than if you just ignore Instagram. So yeah, I think that's the game we all have to play, and it's just important to push your artist profile.
I would 100% agree to that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And they're talking about like other channels, Spotify, for example. You should also pay attention about that, but it may not be as relevant as Instagram nowadays.
Agree.
Because there's DJs, like they play a lot, but their Spotify is like not so big, or they don't have so many plays. But there's also some people that are really, really hyped on Spotify, but they don't play at all because I think they don't do so much on their socials. And how do you get seen, and how do you want to get booked if nobody knows that you are actually playing, or you're just a nerd in the studio that is amazing in production? How do you think about that?
No, I agree on that. I also think that Spotify is of course important, and you can, do playlists, make a post about it. That's also new content for your social media. But yeah, there are like a lot of artists have really good plays because maybe they do the music that fits better to Spotify, but don't play, and the other way around. So I think it's more about the releases itself. There can be successful releases that don't have a lot of plays on Spotify because maybe big artists played it and then promoter see that your music got played. So this is more important to push those aspects on Instagram.
100%.
So we agree on both is important, but the absolute red flag is ignoring social media.
Yeah, so I think the big thing that a lot of people don't have is patience. So just give it a time. You have the time. Usually you should have the time. And besides that, of course, like good and unique music can help you to get heard, I think.
I think this is the key, being patient. I think we mentioned this already in that interview, that if you have demos, don't be like, okay, here like my demo package and now I will chill, until I sign them. No, you just continue working, and great music will find its way. We figure this out. There are like some artists that are so good, it's impossible that they will not sign on labels. And I think we are not allowed to make some examples, but there are a lot of examples I could tell you right now.
For example, secrets.
I don't know if these are secrets, but these are just tips and experience I made in my career. Being patient, as we said already, is the most important thing. And also you need to motivate yourself always, like I have so many moments where I'm unmotivated because I don't know, this and this doesn't work. I can't finish the track. The label don't want my music, whatever. But no, you need to just keep going. This is so important. And I think another aspect, maybe don't make the decision, okay, right now I will be 100% producer and DJ. You should only do that step if you financially can really trust in your bookings or in your productions, whatever you do with music. If you have financial problems, this makes so much pressure that it will block you for sure. So, until I got a professional DJ, I played already like some gigs in Berlin, whatever. We did own events, stuff like this. And I always had like jobs, until the moment where I realized, okay, here I feel safe, I feel comfortable. And yeah, this can be really a mistake.
Yeah, for sure. And also when you like try to get somewhere, be yourself, because don't be the copy of whoever, just be yourself and still try to figure out what the market is about right now. So you should not like bend over and be somebody else other than like maybe like a style trend that is like right now or something, and you are into fashion or so you can change that. But like in general, do the music you love. And if you're good and you're unique, as what we said before, you'll find a way that you would achieve from the beginning, but you will make it somewhere for sure. Yeah,
maybe I can tell a little secret about my idea I'm working on right now to explain what Daud wanted to say or to underline it. Have an eye on the market means see where's the trend, produce your own style, but don't forget about it. For example, I realized it doesn't make sense to release for me dreamy, super melodic music, one pad layer on the other layer. The music I produce has to be powerful. It's like peak time music for big stages, and that's gonna be played and gonna be picked up by DJs, and that really helps my career. So this is a decision I made. So I'm 100% true to myself and my music, 100%. But I changed a little bit the style in the last 1 or 2 years, just because I realized what's the market wants and where the market goes right now. And at least in the genre we are working.
Yeah.
And we do the same with the label, you know. Like, we release 100% what we love, but we don't forget about what could work.
I think it's like if you have like a handwriting, you can write a different story with it.
Maybe we close that question with that sentence.
Yeah, so I think very helpful skills are that you're social, which means you can be respectful to people, being friendly, don't have like ego issues on being arrogant about things, and try to be unique in some way, in your own way.
I think unique is a very good point. Unique productions, we talked about it a lot. This is definitely an entrance in the scene. Or if you have a unique idea about creating your artist profile, this may be also like crazy hairs, crazy fashion outfits. I mean, the music business is also related to performance. You know, maybe you have a crazy stage performance. So I think that also helps.
Yeah, don't be shy if you feel it.
Yeah. I think this is a good closing word.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself. We wish you all the best. It was super interesting to make this interview.
This was Radikon for PML, so see you again soon.